everyone, my name is Jay and I'm from LifeRx, and today we're going to talk about the shoulder mobility. A lot of people come to our clinic and complain for the shoulder pain, and what they try to ask us to focus on the shoulder, and I'm trying to explain here it's not just a shoulder problem. If you look closer, the humeral bone just inside its socket is a glenohumeral joint, and that's moving around here. But what's happening here? The scapular, which is the joints right in that scapula. And guess what's happening? Sometimes we sit a lot at the front of the computer, we lost that mobility inside the thoracic area. This is our thoracic area, and it have to be always mobilized. So what's happened when we lose that ability? Our pexes get tight, our head is get shifted, so we start losing mobility in that thoracic area. Guess what? The scapula is coming forward, and you can do the same movements over and over again because it's been changed. Your postural being changed, and it's also connected with the neck. So it's all one piece, all our body, even lower back. If we lose stability in our lower back, it can cause the problem for your shoulder pain. So just not to focus on the shoulder, because you just have to look at the human body as a one piece. So just don't focus on the shoulder, and also focus on your lumbar area, create a stability, core stability, mobilize your thoracic area, of course, mobilize your shoulder, stabilize your neck, and restore the movements. And of course, there's going to be benefits for your shoulder. So don't look at the human body as just one piece. It's all together, it's all connected, and working on it. We have some video for your shoulder mobility and thoracic mobility. Please take a look and enjoy this presentation. Grab some popcorn. Thank you. Our first progression to healthy shoulder is going to be cross body stretch. We're doing this probably 10 times per arm. The tip is you can even do in the bed. You can do on the floor at the gym. The most important is a head support. So place some head support. Bring your elbow to 90 degrees. Your chest have to be out. You have to go slow. So bring in 90 degrees. Place opposite arm under the shoulder, as you can see on the video, and start lift it up. What you're gonna do with the opposite arm, you have to create counter force. So when you push down, kind of resist with your other arm. Count to 1,000, 2,000 in the top of the motion. If you do feel pain, stop this exercise. Our next progression is going to be sleeper stretch. You can also stay in the same position. You can do this in your bed. Just make sure you have support for your head. So go slow. You have the chest out. Do not round your shoulders. So be really gentle and try to reach more angle. So you apply the hands and push a little bit down. So reach the angle you feel it's a little bit resisted. Now apply pressure. Count for 1, 2, 3. Release it and see how far you can go. If you do feel pain in your shoulder, stop doing this exercise. Our next progression is going to be face down rotation. You have to lay down on your stomach on the bench or the bed or massage table, and bring your arm to 90 degrees. It's really important to place towel or some little buff under your forearm, so under the biceps. Bring to the 90 degrees and start slowly rotate your shoulder towards your hip. Do not lift your shoulder and do not shrug your shoulder. It's really important to not flex your wrist also. So do it right. You have to feel good stretch in your shoulder. If you're not doing right and lift your shoulder up, you're not going to feel anything. So do it right. Our next progression in rotation, the shoulder rotation, is going to be dynamic black burn. So we have to lay down on our stomach. Probably massage table or bed is going to be helpful. Make sure it's nothing on the side. You have to tuck your chin in front of you, and the point is, do not force the range of motion. If you do feel pain in any movements in this movement, stop doing this exercise. So place your arms in the lower back. Now slowly raise your elbow up and start rotating your shoulders. When you reach 90 degrees, try to rotate thumbs up. and we're looking for like a type of Y sign. So it's going to be 120 degrees between your left and right arm, and 80 degrees in front of you. So make sure you're doing right. You not lift your shoulders up, and you not drop your arms. They have to be parallel of the table. Do it right. Do not force this exercise. Our next progression for shoulder activation and muscle between your shoulder blades activation, and also uh, stretching in your pecs, is going to be no money drill. We can do on the floor, we can do against the wall. I probably do like a 10-15 times with 10-15 pounds stretching band. So tuck your chin, put some head roller or head pad under your occipital area, and do not move your occipital. Do not lift it. Do not lift it your head. This is, you can seriously injure your cervical area during this exercise. So do not shrug your shoulders, and do not cave your chest. Go really slow with the movements. I will probably suggest take a deep breath in, and on pulling down, and breathe out, and bring it arms back to the neutral position. So do it slow, do it without the pain. Our next progression is going to be side lying rotation. Lay down on your side. Your bottom leg is going to be straight, and the top leg is going to be bringing to 90 degrees. I highly recommend put some foam roller or a medical ball. So now you bring your the lower arm top to the ceiling. Now start do rotation. Rotation from the upper arm. The rotation is going to go through the upper arm. You'll try to go down 90 degrees and bring it to your knee. So take a look in this video. Do not round your shoulders and twist your body. Don't go from your lumbar. Go from your upper body and your shoulder. Do it right. If you do feel pain, stop this exercise. Our next progression is going to be split stance broomsticks pec mobility. Also great for pec stretch and mobility of your shoulder and muscle activation between your shoulder blades. It's really great exercise for people who are sitting at the computer all day long. So the tips is, decide you when doing it. Let's say I'm doing left side, I have to step with my left leg forward, and also cover with my left arm and the top of the broomstick. Now the distance between your legs have to be 1 or 1.5 foot. Do not rotate your toes. Make sure your feet is parallel. Pull your shoulder blade back down as you're driving the stick back. You have to feel the shoulder. Our first progression on lats activation and muscle between your shoulder blades is going to be wall angel. Wall angel, it's a really powerful exercise. So you have to be done well. So we have to stay against the wall, make sure we're attached to 3 points of our body. I'm gonna show the Michael right there, a little bit space. It's, yeah, you have to tuck the chest to the wall. So three attachment, your thoracic area, your lower back, and your head. If you don't have attachment against the wall, you're not doing right. So now you're going to place your arms on the wall and try to touch the wall with your arms, try to slightly up. You can still see the space between Michael lower back. This is not a little bit right. So do it slow. If you do feel pain in your shoulder, stop doing this exercise. Our next progression on lats activation and shoulder blades, it's going to be behind neck pull apart. So we probably do from 10 till 15 times. And my tip for this exercise, you have to stay tall. Do not bend your torso. Do not bend your lower back. So chest up, head forward, and keep your chin tucked. Do not round your back. If you're gonna start lean forward with your chin and with your head, you can might injure yourself. So some people say it's really easy than the wall angel. It's only because you start compensate. So try to get your back straight and pull really slowly and count till 1,000 to 1,000. Do this exercise right. Reach, roll, and lift. It's going to be our next progression in activation of your lats and the muscle between your shoulder blades. So the most important, you have to step in quadrupedal position. Your wrist reach your shoulders and your knee reach your hips. Now try to slide your arm as far as possible in the front of you. Now roll your palms up and slowly lift your arm up as far as possible. If you start doing feel pain or pinch in your shoulder, don't go further. If you want to go to the next progression, you can attach your forearm to the ground and start lift it from this position. It's really powerful, so be careful. If you do feel pinch in your shoulder and pain, stop doing this exercise. Don't compensate with elbow, and keep your head neutral.